Hi, my name is Kelly Martin. I'm a traditional and independently published author of over 30 books, and welcome to today's video. I have no idea why, but I'm really nervous. I don't know if it was because I was trying to hurry up and get the light before I film, or if I was trying to get like this new setup, or if it's because it's an author tag. I don't know. But I've not been nervous for a video in a long time, and I'm nervous about this one. I was tagged by Laura Wrights to do the Authortube 2.0 tag, and I'll leave her link and the link to the original video in the description below. If you're an author and you'd like to do the tag, I would love to see your answers. My hair is all over the place. Losing the light. Question number 1. What's your book's pitch? The book I'm working on right now is, I call it my Grumpy Angel book. That pretty much sums it up. It's my Grumpy Angel book. Question number 2. If you were a book, how would you pitch yourself? I would say sweet but creepy. Is that a thing? Number 3. What do you usually write? I usually write paranormal, ghost stories. I've wrote some romance in my time. I've written middle grade, young adult, adult, pretty much everything. Regency, fairy tale retellings, whatever comes to mind. Number 4, what's something you'll never write? This is a hard one because I don't know of anything I would never write. I think mostly I would never write nonfiction because I don't feel qualified to write anything nonfiction. Number 5, what was your goal for starting your Authortube channel? Now, full disclosure, I honestly didn't know there was such a thing as Authortube when I started my YouTube channel. I used to do videos on Facebook called Ask Kelly Anything. I love to do them, and I'm going to do more of those videos on my YouTube channel. And that was, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago. And then I started putting those videos on YouTube, because I wanted a place where I could have them all together instead of spread out like Facebook did. Number 6, what made you want to start writing? And I think my answer is what a lot of people say. I've always loved writing. I've always liked to write. I started writing fan fiction, as we all do. I wrote Twilight fan fiction. I wrote a Twilight fan fiction called Shades of Grey. I mean, it was before any of that, but yeah, I wrote a fanfic. I used to write the Mentalist fan fiction. I used to write One Life to Live fan fiction. Yes, and I wanted to see if I could write something of my own creation, of my own characters and my own world, and I loved it, and I wanted to do more and write more and create more characters and more worlds. Did that sound creepy? Number 7, what is your publishing path? Like I said before, I've been traditionally published through publishers, and I've been independently published through my own self-publishing. Is there one I like more than the other? No, not really. There's pros and cons to both. In an ideal world, I would be a hybrid author, which means I would have traditionally published books and independently published books in one happy marriage of publishing bliss. Number 8, what content do you bring to Authortube? I do a lot of how-tos. I do 30-second writer tips, and any of those writer tips that you see are like, ooh, I would like to know more about them. I can always make them longer. Tell me which ones you would like to see made longer. I do book trailers. I love making book trailers for my new releases. This side of my hair is all fluffy. I do book recommendations. I do top 5 Wednesdays. I do, whatever I get inspired to do for Authortube. I generally play with my hair. Oh, there we go. That's a look. The light is leaving. The light is leaving. Number 9, what is your biggest writer struggle? My biggest writing struggle, the one that I have the most trouble with while I'm writing, is well, I guess there's more. It's that when I'm writing, it's the actual book, like the midway of the book. I can get to 20,000 words. Anything from like 20 to like whenever the middle is going to end, right up to the climax, that's the hardest part for me to write. I always get like this moment when I get to that part. So that's my hardest part. Imposter syndrome is very difficult sometimes. Anxiety, it's terrible sometimes, but in the actual writing process, and I don't know why, it's always that from 20 on. I think, I don't know, I see that 20K and I'm like, I'm at 20K, but oh no. I think that's why my middle grade book, I got to 25, and then I just finished it the next day. I wrote like 10,000 words, I think, so I could get done, and I wouldn't have to go through that middle part of the whole, I could just get it done and get to the end, because I love writing the end, and I love writing the beginning, and I love the middle. It's just hard to write the middle, because you have the beginning, and you build all this up, and then you have the end that you're trying to get to, and then you have the middle to connect it all together, and sometimes you're like, and then sometimes when you finally figure it out, and you're like Hannibal from the A-Team, and you love it when a plan comes together. Was that a good answer? Number 10, what is your best writing skill? I think my best writing skill is I think I write fast. I can do 1,000 words in 15 minutes, 20 minutes, sometimes 30 if I'm really stretching out. That does not mean I edit as I go, because I don't. That makes edits fun. But I have like a bad memory sometimes, and I have this fear that I'll have the perfect ending of a story and I'll forget how I got there, even if I write it down. So I try to write really fast to get to that ending so I don't forget it. Basically, that's why I write fast. Basically. That's my cat. Do you hear him? Number 11. There's a choice on this one. You can either do 11 or 12. I'm actually going to do both of them because I'm not new to YouTube, but I'm new to Authortube because I didn't know there was such a thing until like 6 months ago. So, number 11. If you've been on YouTube for any length of time, what is your best booktube tip or advice? And my best booktube tip would be to remember that it is a community, and to talk to other creators and to talk to other writers, and in the comments talk to people because like I said, it's a community, and you talk to people and you watch videos and you learn and you grow and you are positive and you help each other and you critique nicely, and it is a community. I think that's what my biggest tip is. Just remember that. And I know it feels like that we're alone sometimes because basically we're sitting in a room looking at a camera, but we're not. And once you put it out there, it is a community. And just try to figure out what you want to say, what kind of videos you want to make. And that would be my only tip. Number 12, if you're new to BookTube, what question do you have? And I actually do have a question. My question for other AuthorTubers and viewers who are not AuthorTubers, or not authors, or not writers, that are just here because you love my books. Hello, I appreciate you. What sort of videos would you like to see? I'm up for filming, I almost said any kind of video. No, I'm up for filming different kinds of videos. What would you like to see? Would you like to see more 30-second writer tips? Would you like to see more ghost stories? Would you like to see more travel vlogs? What kind of videos would you like to see? That would be my big question for you. What sort of videos would you like to see? I have a list of what I'm going to do from now to the very end of the year, and actually into February. But I can always tweak that around if there's something that you really, really want to know about. Number 13, are you looking for any new channels, betas, critique partners, or anything like that? I'm always looking for new channels to watch. And I bet I've subscribed to more this summer than I've ever subscribed to in my life, because I have a Roku now on my TV in my room, and I get to watch all the YouTube I want to watch, which is amazing. So I keep subscribing to people, and I love it, and I will continue to subscribe to people. If you know of an awesome booktuber, YouTuber, channel that you think I need to check out, leave a comment and tell me which ones. I like Ask a Mortician. She's awesome. I like Top 5. I like things that are weird channels. I like writing channels. I like writing vlogs. I like booktube. I just like YouTube. So whatever your favorite channel is, tell me about it and I might check it out. Number 14. What are you most excited about for this new fresh start on Authortube? My personal thing that I'm excited about for me is consistent content, because I have made a promise to myself that I'm going to make a video every Monday, or upload a video every Monday for the rest of the year at least, because I love YouTube, I love Authortube, I love books, I love talking about books, I love talking to you, I love that you've subscribed, I love that you're watching, I love all the things, and I need to give back to the community, since I take so much from YouTube videos that I want to give back if anybody wants to hear my thoughts on things. So there you have it. That was the no, a lot of editing in this video. There you have it, the Authortube Tag 2.0. I hope you enjoyed this video. There's going to be a lot of editing I have to do. My hair is like boop, 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 boop. It was a journey. It was a hair journey. Like I don't, when I'm nervous, I do this and I run my fingers through my hair, and I honestly, alright, let's get real for a minute. I have no idea why I'm so nervous today. I sit from a camera a lot. I mean, I guess it's the new location, but I used to film here, only you were turned that way, and now you're turned this way. And I don't know if it's because it's me and Chuck. I don't know. I don't know why I'm so nervous today. I don't know. I guess we'll have to ponder it. But I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. You know the drill. Subscribe if you've not subscribed. Press the notification bell if you want to know when I upload new videos, which will be Mondays at 9 o'clock. They will premiere Mondays at 9 o'clock. Okay, I'm going to go and edit this into something really pretty, and I will see you next Monday. Be sure to check out the links of the original video in the comments, and Laura writes for tagging me. I tag all the Authortubers out there who would like to do the tag. It's really interesting because honestly I had never thought how to pitch myself. If you would like daily updates, which why would you not, you can follow me on Instagram at Kelly Martin Author. I do stories all the time. You can also follow me on Twitter at Marty K. You can follow me on Facebook at Kelly Martin Author. And I will see you here on YouTube on Monday. Bye! Number 9, what is your greatest writer struggle? My greatest writer struggle is making words come out of my mouth.